And then you ask yourself too, am I doing this because I want them to return the favor, like do the same thing? Or am I doing this, like you said, out of the kindness of my own heart, whether it's someone I've known for years or someone I just met, would I still show up and do it the way that I did? Welcome.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Okay.
Welcome
Give
back.
us some real music.
I know you like that.
I know you like that. I know y'all like that. Yes. We're back.
Took a lot to get here.
I say we're back like we've been gone.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a week.
What?
It's been a week. Like, for you to say that on the phone, it's been a week.
Oh, yeah. We barely made it. I'll just say that.
Not we barely made it.
Well, I barely made it. I'll speak for myself. I barely made it.
I'd like to think that I was covered and protected. I was, doing my thing. Tell the folks about the dream that you had. Start us off in a positive direction.
Oh, y'all, we was living our best life. I was, getting my Z's in. And you know how your dreams just switch from, you asked me to tell my dream.
Getting my Z's in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was sleeping good, and you know how you bounce from dream to dream. So this dream, it was me and her, and we was in like Europe somewhere, and I could tell by the buildings, blah, blah, blah. So we sitting outside of a restaurant eating, and then all of a sudden we're like partying, having a good time. And I remember vividly looking over to her, and I'm like, these folks are so mad at us because they got all these Americans out here partying or whatever, something like that.
And I feel like her just saying that she leaned over and said something about the people in the room is so us that felt like, oh, that's gonna happen.
That's a real
thing that would happen.
That's about to be a deja vu.
Like,
I'm like, oh, this was the street.
Girl, you heard it here first. An exclusive.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in Europe. You said we was on tour.
Oh, yeah. It was like a tour. Like, we was making like stops, like pit stops in different areas.
Okay, shout out to our European audience. Manifesting now. Shout out to y'all if you're in Europe.
Right.
You a real one.
We was on a little tour, honey, just living our little best life. And
That
I
is
remember
funny.
that one moment. It was fun too.
I'm so glad it was one of those clear dreams where it wasn't like, I don't know who was next to me, but maybe they said this. It was like, no, it was you, Justice.
Because we was kikiing about how they
was happy to be here in Europe. What?
Yeah, they was like, they
I'm
not
just
gonna let us
happy.
back up in here because we making too much noise.
Listen, the moment I step foot in Europe, I'm going to play Niggas in Paris because that is like my ultimate dream, to just hear that song playing and I'm in Paris. I'm in Europe.
I want to go to Paris. That'd be nice.
That would be so dope to just go to Europe. I mean, you've been, but I want to go to Europe, like
It's really good.
the whole, I want to go on a Europe tour. I want to go to all the
Me too.
places in Europe.
That'd be
That
fun.
would be so much fun. Speaking of friendships and Kiki and besties and all of the things, trying to segue
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and transition us.
into the conversation. I wanted to have an honest conversation about adult friendships and how much harder they are how hard friendships are as an adult versus when you're younger.
Yep.
And I thought this would be perfect because y'all may not know this. Some of you may not know. Some of you may know very well. I've known her since we were in 7th grade. And so...
Was it 7th grade?
Yeah, it was 7th grade. That's when we had Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 7th grade. And that was in 2007. It is 2026. So we have been friends for decades. And so we've been friends, like, I would say... We were teenagers, starting at teenagers, then young adults, and then...
7th grade? Are we teenagers?
Yes, 7th grade, we were like 13.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
fresh.
like 12,
teenagers.
13. So we was in the teens.
Yeah.
So early teens, adults, all the way into like motherhood. We've seen ourselves in all these different seasons, and there are definitely some differences between us and our friendship now than
I did not know this was. Oh my.
Then it
Facebook.
was-
Sorry.
Okay,
I'm scrolling and I'm like, ew.
You look so different. Let me see.
Oops.
Okay, with the boots. You see that's still on there. Hold up. Wait
This is
a
in Europe
minute.
right here. The time was had. Okay.
What do you think is the biggest difference between
All right. Come on, just.
the biggest difference between your friendships in high school? We'll do high school versus your friendships now as an adult with a child. Biggest difference.
Time. That went for dating too. But let's say friend, I don't have that many, like, okay, the biggest difference I will say when you're in, what grade was it? Middle school?
I was just saying high school.
Oh, high school.
But just younger, yeah, high school.
Those friendships are like, I dare say, like all on the same level. As you get older, the friendships that you have are on different levels. Mm-hmm. Like everybody doesn't get the same access. But when you're in school, that little friend group that you have, you might share the same secret with all of the people in that group.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But as you get older, let's just say if it was you, Courtney and Emily, I don't know, and y'all were my friends, the secret that I have may not be for Courtney and Emily. It would just be for you. Mm-hmm. Not to say that I'm not their friend, but you know, they're just certain different
access
levels.
Points. Yeah, for sure.
So.
I was going to say, in addition to time, proximity. And because I have 4th period, 5th period, and 6th period with you, we're besties because I see you every day on this, you know, at this hour
and lunch
consistently. Mm-hmm. And so because of the proximity that our relationship has, it makes us closer as friends than like when you're an adult. You got your job, I got my job, you got your kid, I got my kid. Mm-hmm. You live in your life with your hobbies, your unique experiences, and I'm doing the same over here. We would have to be intentional to like cross paths. It wouldn't just be so easy to be like, well, we know that we got this Zumba class on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. I mean, like now, like part of this is our intentionality, but it's harder because you have to like actually put the effort in to
see
be
your
friends.
Folks on the bus. You be like, oh no, I don't see her on the bus.
I'm gonna see you, so I don't even need to try. Yeah. I don't need to check your social media. I don't need to text you. I'm gonna see you in school, on the bus, at the playground, or a hot spot at the mall, like our normal world.
First off, we didn't have social media for real like that. Anyway.
Well, towards the end.
Yeah, but in the beginning.
Don't make us sound like, hold on, because we are actually the generation that goes beyond.
What?
Like we were in the era where this was a new thing, all the way into where there's newer things. Like the millennials, we saw like all of this kind of coming, transitioning over. You make it seem like we was back with the dial-up. Hold on.
Well, we were.
I mean, yeah, but like.
I remember the dial-up.
What was before that?
And I remember the fat back Apple computers in the computer lab. Okay. Y'all remember that? The blue, they were blue. The see-through ones. The fat back Apple computers. I thought they were so cute.
Yeah, they are. The orange one, yeah.
But then in some libraries, that must have been a special lab or something. Because some of them, we didn't have them everywhere. It was only like in specific, it was in that one computer lab. And then the library had the regular Dell.
Oh, okay.
Things.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we just had money for just that one lab.
Or maybe that was probably used for something specific too. Like they needed the capabilities that computer could do versus the other. I don't know. Or maybe they just cheap. They could only afford 4 big bats and 2 Dell. Like,
have you ever outgrew a friend?
Outgrew a friend. I just don't like the idea of outgrowing people. But it is real. I would say yes. Like that I think, and I also think it's mutual. I think me and the friend outgrew each other.
Really? Did y'all talk about it?
No.
Or y'all just went y'all separate ways?
I don't know that I don't, hold on, because I'm processing out loud in real time.
Like a conversation was had.
So I can't even say we outgrew each other, because even the friend that I'm thinking about currently, we had a conversation. We didn't outgrow each other. I just felt like they didn't have the capacity to be my friend in that season. And so that we let the friendship in. We never really, this brings up a whole different thing of like, how do you, okay, because he scared the shit out of me. I said, what is that furry thing?
Why did he land so hard?
And it came out, like I didn't even hear him coming down. It was like,
it's the stilettos.
Anyway, it's featuring Brianna's dog, okay? Ending, I'm kind of shifting the conversation a little bit, but like about ending friendships and how like I have seen from experience, one, it is difficult to end a friendship, but 2, the people I've ended friendships with, we haven't actually had a conversation. We just kind of stopped talking and assumed
the position.
Yeah, they're just like, I guess you're going to be over there and I'm going to be over here. It's weird. And I just think it's because I don't know how to end a friendship. Like, even if I wanted to end it, how would I go about doing that?
How would you end a relationship?
I would be honest and just tell them like, it's not working. But how do you end a friendship when it's not like something specific? Or you're like, I don't want to end the friendship, but it feels like you don't want to be my friend. And I feel weird even saying it, like, you don't want to be my friend. That feels weird as hell to say, but like, that's what's real. I'll be like, I feel like you don't really want to be my friend, or that you don't have the capacity to be my friend and show up as my friend. So it's just safe to be like, let's go ahead and.
I think some people think about it like we're grown. Like if we stop talking, we stop talking. We don't need to have no conversation. They might think it's childish, maybe.
And I don't like that.
Maybe.
Because I wouldn't want to do that with you. Be like, well, you know, she's just. No, like I would be like, no, I owe you that respect, and you owe me that respect as friends, like genuine friends, to say, no, we're gonna have a conversation. I'm not gonna just let you. Nah, and also, but you're different in that you're so much a part of my life. Like I thought she was gonna say something like, "Here she goes being sweet."
See, the time that I tried not to say nothing, she want me to say something.
Cause I was waiting for it. Brianna is so much a part of my life that I would feel the difference. Like, hold on, you know, like we haven't nothing. So especially now, you know, with us doing this, it would obviously be a thing. But so let me ask you about like you ending friendships. Have you ever had to end a friendship? Mm-mm. And so, oh no,
I never.
Okay, and if you have
right there.
No, I haven't.
I've never had to end a friendship. Now have we kind of just drifted and did our own things? Yeah, but
so y'all were supposed to end it?
No, huh?
Y'all were supposed to end it, but you didn't actually end it.
Who says we were supposed to end it?
You said y'all kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, but it wasn't like we had to. Like, it wasn't like we argued or it was like a reason behind it. It's kind of just like we doo-doo.
So when the friendship fizzles out, and by fizzle out, we mean we just don't talk as consistent. We don't see each other. Do you say, hey, I'm noticing that we don't talk anymore. I miss you.
No.
You don't say that?
I haven't in the past, no.
Would you now?
Yeah.
So why didn't you in the past?
Because I wasn't communicating how I am now. This whole communication portion of me is new. If you knew me then and you see me today, you'd be like, this is a different Brianna.
Why did the communication have to shift?
Because I was the worst communicator.
Okay.
What?
Just wouldn't communicate.
Yeah. I would communicate in my head, but I didn't want to say it to them, either from fear, or I just didn't feel like having the conversation, or I wanted the conversation to end, so I just didn't say anything because that was the quickest way for it to not continue. Yeah. Or whatever the case was. Like, I had all of the answers in my head, but I would never say anything.
So then you're saying, so even that translating into friendships now, you make it a point to communicate?
Yeah, well, I try my best because I'm still learning.
Okay.
I'm still learning, to be honest. But I think, like, we and you had a conversation earlier.
Yeah.
She was on my ass.
Not too much.
I got in trouble earlier.
I could have been way worse, but I'm glad you didn't we didn't have the conversation earlier, because it gave me time to get out my feelings. I was in my feelings.
Hey, we have this relationship where it's basically like I'm her husband. Like, she called me on my good government job. Talking about, mind you, I'm the one who usually call her. The first time she called me is because she want to confront me about something. Mm-hmm. She called me on my good job talking about, I don't feel like you're. I'm like, I said I'm gonna have to call you back.
I said you need to give me something.
We need to talk about it right now. I said I'm gonna have to call you back.
And that tone let me know. All right.
I had to pipe her ass down because she was gonna force me to have to go. I said, what you're not gonna do is talk to me like I'm your husband and I just stepped out on your ass.
I feel the boundaries being set. All right. We'll talk later.
Okay. I said, there's too many people in the office. I'm gonna have to step out and call you. Because I already knew where she was going with it.
You sound like the man for real. That's just funny. I was upset. So I'm glad, like I was saying, I'm glad we didn't have that conversation then, because I was just like, and so, you know, when you have an initial like grievance and you let it stir, and then obviously at first it grows, but you gotta let that like smoke clear down and be like, all right.
She didn't even say good morning. That's how I knew she was on. What time she was?
I called to confront you. Is the words that came out.
Hey, mind you, it's 8:30 in the morning. I'm just getting to work good, getting in my emails, and here she goes.
I'm like, listen, I'm confronting you because what's going on? But I'm grateful that, and I feel like that is also maturity in us, because what I've realized as an adult, your adult friendships are not going to always be happy, joy, key all the time. There will be some real uncomfortable moments where you're going to say, hey, Brianna, that used to work. That don't work for me no more. Or like, when you do this, it makes me feel this way. Normally, when you just are kind of like pleasing each other in that like, however she show up is cool with me. That's my girl. Nah, that doesn't work for me no more. So how do we navigate being friends now that we know that doesn't work? But I feel like that comes with maturity and being an adult and saying like, yeah, I want to keep you around. This is how I'm going to keep you around, by listening. And not being, a firecracker. But then, so that brings up like, I wrote down like legacy friendships, and I've kind of like coined the term legacy friendships, just basically friends that you've been friends with for decades, for years, since childhood, people that you grew up with, people that you have who are your god sister, god brother, like y'all are like, y'all best parents are best friends. Those are your legacy friendships. And so a question that came up for me was like, do you like hold on to that friendship just because of the history, just because of the time that you spent with that person? Is that what's holding that friendship together?
Is that a question for me?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I thought you were.
Yes. I mean, for them and for you, that like for us, for an example, excuse me, I would consider us having a legacy friendship. Do you feel like it would be harder, and or like would you try to resist ending a friendship that you've had for years because of the history?
I wouldn't resist it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find a question. I had wrote it down, but I couldn't find it in the list. Do you feel pressure to keep friendships just because of the history? That was like the official question.
No, okay. So I don't feel pressured or anything like that. However, I would take my time in exiting that relationship.
Okay.
Because if I didn't have like that like long list of history with you, it was not as whatever, because that sounds mean, but I wouldn't take my time to try to figure it out.
Okay. Because it's less investment in that friend. Yeah, I can see that. Now, I'm curious to know where that line is.
Of what?
We've been friends for a year. We've been friends for 2 years. We've been friends for a couple months. Like, where is it where your I don't care meter turns to, no, I actually would care if I wasn't friends with this person anymore?
I don't know. I don't even know if time is the thing. I think it's like the experiences that we go through. Because some of my good friends now, we weren't friends that long, but they were with me during periods of my life that were like significant. Oh yeah, you talked about that. Like picking up friends in different chapters. Yeah, tell us what you were talking about that. Oh, so basically I was saying how I have friends now, and sometimes you're just closer with that friend because they are there with you in that specific chapter of your life. And once that chapter is over and everyone's moving on and doing their own different things, not to say that you guys aren't friends, but you're not as close. Either it's because of location or everyone just, life is continuing or whatever happens. But I think for me as an adult, a lot of the friends or friendships are not really tailored to like time. Because I can have people I've known. I have people that I've known for years. But I could care less if y'all never talk again. Yeah, if we, whatever. Like these random check-ins are okay because I see what we haven't went through anything significant. But like, does that make you a friend when you've gone through something significant? It depends on how they show up for you. Yeah. Or like it tests the friendship, you would say. Yeah. Okay, that's you really see somebody's character in that moment. Okay, so it's like if I don't know, if you stranded or you getting slung around somewhere.
Or giving birth to your first child in the bathtub.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was that. I think that sealed the deal in my spot in this relationship.
Okay.
But
cheeks out, just in there. Anyway.
I'm not going to say nothing else. But I could have been a damn OBGYN, honey.
Listen.
But,
there's no coming back from that.
Just certain periods of your life is what I'm trying to say. Is more significant than others. So
yeah. So. I was telling her earlier that I feel like with the picking up friends from different times of your life, I also categorize them as well. I feel like you have different tiers of friendships like Jesus did. So I feel like it's appropriate for us too. You got your close friends. You got some people who are like on the outskirts of that. And I think the threshold for each level of friendship is access. How much do you get to know about what's going on in my life and about me?
But you also are not having these conversations for some of the friendships that are
I know
went down their own paths.
Why am I not having those conversations? I told you it's
just
difficult.
in general, not even like as
put the charger.
Adults, but just in general. Justice, she doesn't like to have the conversations.
It's not that I don't like.
Then what is it then?
They can't hear me, so you gotta tell them what I'm saying.
She says it's not that she doesn't like it, but what is it then? That's something that we're still working on.
We thought it would be fun to share some of our high school photos.
You thought it would be fun.
Well, I mean, yeah. To share our high school photos back in the day, photos. Ooh. Because we want to let y'all in. We want to give y'all a little more access. But also because it's a good kiki in just how we used to dress, how we used to show up.
It's cringy.
The pictures we used to take, like, as kids. And listen, we knew each other. I think we're going to show pictures we known each other in. Like,
who?
Like the pictures that we're showing, we knew each other during those times of our life. You want to go first?
No, go ahead.
And I'm going to put them on the screen so y'all can see the pictures that we're looking at over here.
We're doing individuals, right?
Yeah. I'm going to go first. This is my first one.
Look at your eyebrows.
not this. The audible scream is crazy.
Oh my. No, okay. I will give it to just one thing she always knew how to do was her eyebrows. But when you don't know no better.
Look at that eyeshadow.
Yeah. But her eyebrows are always good. Like she always could do a good eyebrow. Like this eyebrow's a little intense. But the shape, she always had the shape down.
This one's a little intense, but it is absolutely intense. I'm more so wanted to point out the fact that I have a Team Jacob little. What is it? You know I love a good theme and a little. This was back in the Twilight days where it was.
Working in the movie.
I was working at
AMC.
Yes, I was working at AMC. I was gonna say one of my favorite to this day. One of my favorite jobs I've ever had was working at AMC. It was the best time. Really? So especially during this time, this is when Twilight came out. I don't remember which one, but people had the Team Jacob. It might have been the second one. They had the Team Jacob, Team Edward stuff on. Yeah, that was me repping Team Jacob.
Look at this.
Oh, look at that. Someone who doesn't take pictures, even from back in the day. Don't take pictures.
Never took pictures, ever. Let me show you this one.
Okay, remember that one. Let me see. She thought she was
first
cute.
off, look at my body.
It's the...
I'm going to break my back.
Okay.
No,
who's you on the phone with?
Probably nobody.
She a lot. When I think about political answers, like she is PR trained. Probably nobody, just pretending. You know how we used to do.
Honey, I don't know. Okay, hold on. I had this. I don't remember.
I had a little bit more.
You did. You had nice boobs.
But I mean, Cameron changed that for forever. Anyway.
Oh, this was your birthday dinner, I think.
Let me see. Oh, that was with the heels.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the tissue in the back?
Where?
Is the tissue in the back?
Girl, who got the Toms on with the stockings? Who was that? Girl, why do I remember? Like this hairstyle. Oh, the piercing.
Yes, this was the
You know you still have that hole too?
Yeah, yes.
That's crazy that has never closed.
I'm confused about the outfit. It's a lot going on.
Okay, with the flip-flops.
With the flip-flops. And the cardigan.
It was cute.
I just don't look. It's weird because I'm looking at this picture and I'm like, she doesn't look confident. She looks like.
Who were you taking this picture for?
It was me and Whitney. Me and Whitney, we went on like a little class trip. This was when I was in creative writing. This was 11th grade. I was in Woodbridge by now. Oh, let me see. Wait, hold on. We might not run this photo.
No. We gotta run it.
What's going with my hair?
What you mean?
What's happening? Is it in a bush?
We might have been about to do it. Oh no, I wasn't doing your hair then. Let me see.
Oh, my shape. I just look
So skinny.
I look like a box.
Okay, with these little cheer shorts on. Look how small the phone was, though.
Okay,
we
tiny.
had to hold the phone like.
Ew. I want to say this was probably 2009, 2000.
That's when we first started. Or no, that's when we first started like hanging out outside of school. I think.
So 9th grade.
Really? Took us that long?
Okay, right. Well, not long. That was 2 years. I think we gradually got closer. So 7th grade we met. I don't remember much about us together in 7th grade. It was 8th grade for me because we were in band. And so we did a lot of the band stuff together during school and after school.
But did we hang? We didn't hang out after school.
I feel like I came to your house in 8th grade.
Did you? For what?
Like to hang out. I don't remember. Okay. I'll fix it. Stop throwing the ball. If you're going to throw a ball, do one of the smaller ones. You have smaller balls that can be thrown. Not the big old.
Off his shoulder like that.
I don't. Go ahead. Don't come down here again.
Who's that?
Stop,
creeping at
though.
my window.
Some scribe.
Oh,
Hold on now. You're talking about eyeshadow. Show us that one. Were you on
My
prom?
Yeah, this is prom.
Let me see. Ooh, prom. We got to show that one. The prom picture.
I was cute. Who did purple eyeshadow with a gray dress?
I don't know. This was cute. This was my 16th birthday.
I remember that. We went ice skating.
Yeah. Okay, I had the highlights.
Okay, who edited this picture?
I know. Why is it so bright? I don't.
probably
Probably me.
did that.
I probably did that.
Oh, remember this?
Blown out. I'm not showing that picture.
Why? Okay, body.
Hate
You
it.
actually see your titties in here. You have good titties. Look, she forgot what she had.
Where's all the jewelry? I just feel like I'm just naked. It's just nothing. There's nothing going on.
And I'm standing there like, why am I making that face?
Let me see. Why?
I never know how to take pictures. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. I gotta show you just because of the face that you're making.
Why?
You look so confused.
Why am I? It's horrible.
Anywho. Okay.
Who's that creeping in my window?
You want to do this one?
What?
Set us up.
All right. Who's most likely to? That's what we're about to do. Oh, that's rhymes. That's what we're about to do.
Why was she so like, why did you do it like that?
Because I was still scrolling.
Oh, great. She checking in.
Oh. Thought it was somebody.
Man fast.
Don't delete it.
Where is the link? Okay. Man fast.
Look at you. You just look so young.
Denied.
All right, who's most likely to? Ghost the group chat.
Wait. Who's most likely to? Explain what that is. What are we doing? What's going on?
What are we gonna say? Who's most likely to? And I'm gonna point to you. If it applies to you, I'm gonna point to you. If it applies to me, you point to me.
We got for the folks who.
They know how to. Y'all know how to do that. People do that.
Okay, who's most likely? Go ahead, cause I don't.
Ghost the group chat.
Ghost the group. What can I say? You nailed it on the head there. Yes, I am. Moving on. Who's most likely to plan the trip? Absolutely. Details and all. Okay. Well,
Cancel the trip. Okay, in the same breath, if she's not getting the responses or react, whatever,
You're cut.
It's done.
Cancel the trip. Hey, it's funny because it's right.
And she try to point at me. See how she do?
Who's most likely to give the hardest truth? Yeah, for sure.
It's funny though because you don't have these certain conversations.
What you mean?
Like the conversation that we talked about earlier.
Oh,
But to me, like people who I guess you really are close with.
I gotta unpack that, y'all. Because yes, with you, the conversation is not easier, but I feel a level of safety in coming to you and be like, and telling you about yourself or telling you what I don't like, or, you know, I think also because I know that you're not going to like, and now we're going somewhere, but then we're going to get off of it.
Go ahead.
I feel like you're not going to leave. Like, you're not going to, like, I'm going to tell you something and you're going to look at me differently, or you're going to judge me, or you're not going to be like, yeah, I don't want to be her friend no more because I said, I don't like that you do this. With other people, it's like, you ruffle the feathers, you don't know how they're going to respond, you know?
Or they may or may not respond.
Yeah. And so with you, there's just that level of safety of like, I can tell her this and she's not going to judge me. She's not going to go nowhere. She's not going to.